Hey you all, what's up friends? How is everybody doing? In today's video, let me fix my hat so you guys can see my face. Mosquito protection, guys, and a fire is going to scare all these scary mosquitoes away. So today I am doing a simple video because you know guys, I love DIYs. And I love to do gardening very cheap and very simple and easy. So right here I have this little space that I created right next to my greenhouse, and in the back of me is the chicken coops. The chicken coop. Chickens are coming. Actually today I'm supposed to go pick up my chickens. But I wanted to create a space close to the greenhouse and just an outside space that I can just go and put my seedlings, and I can just, you know, be messy because I've been using my office area and I've just been making messes in there because it's been so cold outside and I don't really have a designated area yet. I didn't build anything yet to do my project. That's in the making. I think I'm gonna build something right here, maybe not this season, maybe the end of the season, who knows, if I have time. But anyways, hopefully I'll have my little own potting shed where I can be having all my stuff in there, and I can go do all my potting and my this and my that in there. But anyway, in this video I am talking about how to use these empty brain freeze empty bottles to make planters. What am I saying? Yes, planters, right? Yes, planters. So I'll be using those bottles, and I will be making, I'll be using those bottles to make some little hanging planters on this in the back of me. I'll show you in a minute, on this old pallet that I had on the back of the barn that I was not using, and I was like, I don't want to throw it away. It's big and heavy and old. Maybe I could take the wood off it to do something, but for what? I couldn't think of anything. So I'm like, aha, I got an idea. So I have a lot of lettuces. I have many lettuce starts, which I started from seed, and I have a bunch of them in the greenhouse and they're doing so lovely. I already have like 3 salads from there, and I still have some more, and I just want to have lettuce for a long period of time. Last season I planted lots of lettuce, but they all bolted because it was just too hot. I had them in this area here and it was just too hot for them. Look at this lettuce. It's so gorgeous and green and lush looking. So I want to make sure that they, you know, they don't bolt very easy. I have a mixture in here of beautiful lettuces, and they're looking so good. I could pick another salad tonight. So I want to make sure that they don't bolt. And then I have a next set in here, and these ones got to be planted out, and I have a little bit just right here. So all that being said, I need to find somewhere where I can put these lettuces and I don't have to really worry too much about them. So this is what I created. So here's my old pallet that I had, and I decided to make a little hanging garden right here. All you need to do is cut the bottle open, get some screws, and then you hang the bottle with the screw, and of course you're going to put your soil in there. So let me show you guys how I do it. There is it. This is what it looks like, and I just have one hanging on it, and I'm going to continue doing some more, and yeah, I'll show you the finished product once it's done. And you can use any bottles actually. So these are the bottles that I've been using. These ones I've been saving them because we drink a lot of distilled water. So I've just been saving this distilled water bottles. I still have a few left here to cut open, but I don't know if the amount that I cut up is enough for the pallet because the pallet is quite big. And guys, I want to show you my little area here. So I got my table, my wheelbarrow with my soil, and then I set up this little mini greenhouse here. I took the cover off so the plants wouldn't be too hot, and this is a nice like shaded area right next to my shed here. And then I'm just gonna put all my seedlings there and they get nice shade. And yeah, I'm just gonna transplant all the seedlings that is here, and then once they're transplanted, I'm gonna use these trays to sow some more seeds and just continue. And I'm just gonna leave them right here, and when it's raining, I'm just gonna put the cover over the I have the plastic for it. I'm just gonna put the plastic over it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But this is my little area. So I have some pots here which I'm going to use. Actually, I need these containers outside because I have to put my chicken feed in there. And then I have my soil right there. I have my fire going because I need that fire for mosquito. And then I have my table to do all my potting here. And that's basically it. So for this project, you don't need anything fancy. You just need a screwdriver. You just need some nails or some screw. I like to use the screws instead. And of course, an X-Acto knife. Be very careful, guys. This is so sharp. And then your pallet. And that's basically it. That's what it looks like. This is my pile of wood that I'm keeping right here for mosquito protection. Alright, let's get this baby going. I'm just going to screw on all the bottles onto the pallet. So yeah. So there's no like rhyme or rhythm to it. Like you don't have to be fancy or anything like that, but you can be fancy if you want. That's just my opinion, but this is how I did it. So as you can see, there it is. And you have to put holes in the bottom of the, you have to put holes in the bottom. And when you're screwing it, you want to make sure that the screw is right in and that the it's not moving. You see, it's very sturdy. Same thing here, it's very, very sturdy against it. And then that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to add my soil in there. And that's going to be the next thing that's going to happen. So let's put the soil in. Okay, y'all, the wall of bottles is completed. As you can see, I have my soil mix in the wheelbarrow over there. So I just get one of my pots. I'm just gonna use a old pot here to put my soil mix in there. And here I just have compost, peat moss, and some sheep manure in here. So that's a good mixture for it. Oopsie. Very light and airy. Put that in there. So now I have all my soil in my pots, and I already started planting some of these things in there. So I have spinach and lettuce in all those pots. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just putting my spinach and my lettuce in there. I planted basically most of my spinach in there, and now I am going to put in my lettuce, some more lettuce in there. I have so much lettuce. Oops, making quite a mess. But I'm trying not to destroy them in the process. So let's put in some more lettuce. I'm adding in a little bit of marigolds just to give the pots a little bit of beautification. So some marigolds are going in. I love marigolds, so that's why I'm putting them in. Just for some beauty. Voila! I think that's it. I think I have enough things planted in here. I have all my spinach planted in here, and I have all the things that I want here. If I need to add some more stuff, I'll just add a little bit more. But I think everything looks nice and good to go. All I'm going to do now is give it a good water. That should do it. Looks perfect already. I'm just going to tell you what I have. So I have some spinach, some chives, lettuces, and marigolds. Lettuce, marigold, spinach, lettuce, and marigold. Spinach, marigolds. What was that? This one was oregano, chives, and some marigolds in the bottom. And as I plant more spinach, and these ones go when I eat these ones, then I'm going to plant more spinach and add them here. But I think this is a really good spot for the spinach. I think they're going to do really well here because it's cool and there's not a lot of sun happening here. So I'm looking forward to the spinach. I may add some, like a little set of pots or something at the top here, and add some more spinach later on in the season. And that's the video, guys. That's basically it. And I think it looks great. Yeah, I think it looks amazing, and I can't wait for them to grow over and just kind of, you know, full up the container and stuff. I'm not gonna paint the container now. I definitely will paint it just to give this corner a little color. Once they come up and it starts filling up the container, I may paint the containers, but we'll see. I kind of like the way it looks right now. And that's it. I took all the covers off the bottom of the bottle, but you can put the covers if you want at the bottom of the bottle. It's not going to there's holes on each side, so it's no big deal. But if you're worried about soil falling through, you can actually put the covers on just for the soil falling through sake. But I put like a stone halfway between it, so water can come out ideally, but not a lot of soil can come out. So I'm just actually putting the covers back on. but I have lots of holes at the bottom there. So you can leave the cover off if you want, or you can put the cover back on if you want. It's no big deal. It's not gonna make a difference. And I think I'm just gonna tuck in one little chive at the corner here. And then I have one little spot. There's a chive there. Oh, I think I'm just gonna add it to the rest of the chive. Here. It's gonna be just chives. And that's it, guys. My little pallet DIY garden here is all done. Let me fix my mosquito thingy here. So my little garden here is all finished, and all my plants are in there. They're looking good. They just need a good water, and then they'll be ready to recuperate. It's afternoon, so it's not very hot right now. So I think by the morning they should be looking much better, much perkier. So that's basically it. Let me give you a view of what it looks like. And that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. It was fun doing this DIY, and I really enjoy making this video. And I'm looking forward to eating some spinach because I love spinach. So here is what it looks like. All nice and planted. Hope you can see it really well. The sun is just looks really good, I think. Remember, you're beautiful. Tell yourself beautiful things. Think beautiful thoughts. Love yourself. And remember, you're beautiful because I say so, and you are beautiful indeed. So ciao ciao. I will see you in the next one. And I hope you go and make something like that. If you, this is really good for if you have like a small space, if you have a big garden, you just want to lean up against your house or against your patio or your balcony or something. That's an awesome DIY.